Two. Hello and welcome back to Gotham Sound's coverage of NAB 2025. Day 1, Sunday, April, whatever day it is in 2025. Here with Scott Boland of Reading Audio. Scott, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good. So listen, we're going to do a marathon of things right now because Scott is, and Reading works with people all over the world, not just the United States, but other countries. And so Scott's going to give us a tour of his Epcot
Distributed
Center.
Brands.
Distributed brands, exactly. So let's
and
start
manufactured brands. Like this is us.
Perfect. All right. So this is the in-house Reading brand.
Yeah. So Eastwind Audio, which was created to be kind of, we know a lot about microphones, so we said let's make microphone accessories and things like that. So we make mic flags.
Sure.
I can't see the camera. Yep.
So we got the mic flags.
Got mic flags.
There you go. Okay.
Very nice mic flags. Lovely. And we, of course, make lavalier accessories, stickies, and little fur covers, which is so run-of-the-mill at this point. But these are of the highest quality and very inexpensive. So give them a look. They're really good. A lot of people know we make the TX Flex microphone for Electro. So we just introduced last year the Shure version with a TA4 for the Axient Digital with TA4. And here's our working prototype of the Limo version, which everybody asks about. So here, we're kind of want to get people's feedback to see if the fit and finish is good for them. So come by and check that out.
This sorry, just to ask in terms of the this part here. This is really to make sure that it doesn't come flying off.
Yeah, the Limo it's tough because you don't want to be able to break the seal, so to speak. So you have to be very careful about how this is done. So we're still figuring that out, but we're almost there to make it rock solid so it can't break, because the other ones are glued. So it makes it really easy.
Nice.
So on to cable techniques, which everybody knows us by our low profile connectors. The only thing, we have a new connector coming, but I don't want to talk about it just because it's almost there. So we'll be telling you about that in the near future. But really the only thing that we're kind of showing now is we're collaborating with a brand called Cathedral Pipes out of California. And they are making a mic booster. So clean 25 dB mic booster called the Durham Mark II.
And it's got the little lion on it. You can't really see it.
Great logo, right?
Here, yeah.
So it's made in California. And so because, again, we do a lot of microphones and microphone accessories, we figured it'd be great to collaborate on this to distribute it. And super awesome build quality, phantom power, 25 dB more for your dynamic mics, so your podcasting dynamic mics and your ribbon mics. Beautiful piece of gear. And it's going to only be $89.
That's not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Well, listen. So trucking right along, I feel like we've lost. We need Antoine. So Scott, why don't you? Why don't you?
I'll hand it over to Antoine.
Yeah, hand it over to Antoine. We'll see you in a minute.
Right.
Antoine. Oh, hang on one second. Let me pot you up. I actually have to do this mixing thing. Let's try it again. I'm here with Antoine from Audioroot. Oh, it's still not on. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. All right, back with NAB coverage again. Take 3. Antoine from Audioroot.
Hi.
Perfect. All right, we got the sound. Gotham Sound. It works. So Antoine.
Yes.
Bienvenue.
Merci.
Parfait. Les batteries et le distribution. I don't know. My French is terrible. Let's talk about audio. What are you showing off?
Yeah. So for NAB 2025, we're showing the brand new eSmart Duo. So we've releasing specially for this event. So it's our latest smart battery power distribution system. It's the little brother of the eSmart Trio, and kind of also the big brother of the eSmart BGDH Mark II.
Oh, so it's about the same size.
Yeah, it has the same size. It's just a bit longer, but basically it's the same format. So the difference is that the Duo has 2 battery inputs. So you can put 2 smart batteries, but you can also change the cables, and this is the specialty of this product. You can replace easily the input cables, which you couldn't do on the BGH Mark II. So we sell different input cables configurations. You can have 2 battery cups, or you can have 2 TA4 connectors, or 1 TA4 and 1 battery cup. And we will also be releasing in 2 months or so a USB-C input adapter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And so we will have about 6 different input configurations. By default, it ships with 2 TA4 inputs, such as these. And if you want to replace the cables, you can order them separately like this.
And that was the thing that I was so excited about, is that I'm going to bring this really close to the camera, is that it's not something that you solder. I don't know if you can see this that close, Peter. But it's not something you solder.
No, exactly. Yeah, that was the goal. The goal is that anyone can replace the cables. And this avoids also having 2 big TA4 female inputs at the back of a product, which would take just too much space.
Right.
Yeah. So the goal was to have something very small, but still that you could replace or customize like you want. You just need to remove a few screws, and we'll make a video about that. It's very, very user friendly.
And the thing that's interesting is you have all of these, you have all of these other battery cup accessories, and you have a dual battery cup, so you could put 4 batteries.
Absolutely.
With telemetry
if you take a BH2 like this one, which has a combined output, you can easily put 4 batteries on it. Yeah.
Oh.
And we will also have a dedicated AC power supply for it. Yeah.
One thing I wanted to show you is what I have in my bag is a power distribution. I don't know if you recognize this one.
Yes, I do.
It's my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
That's
my
great.
favorite. It's the best power distribution, and I've said this online before, but
That's
it was
perfect.
one of the more innovative products that I've seen in a while.
Okay.
So it's cool.
Great.
Great. Anything else that we should know about?
No, I mean this is really the highlight for us. We still have a BC1150, which our customers love. Which you can combine many batteries with it, so you can have a lot of power, take the plane, and still take the plane with it, and still the Trio, which is still a great hit.
Yeah, perfect. So I'll just mention that if you have any questions for Antoine, please put them on the chat. We're going to move on in a second. But how is your trip here? Are you staying at the Paris hotel?
No, I'm not staying at the Paris hotel. No, I'm staying in another big hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny to be here because everything's huge, Las Vegas, and we have just very small products. We try to make them as small as possible. In this environment, it's kind of funny. Yeah. I haven't been here for 13 years, so yeah.
Oh wow.
It's a big. And I'm very happy to be here with Reading Audio. It's been less than a year so far, but it's been great. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, you're new to the Reading family.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's it's just 100% positive. So I'm really happy about that.
Well, and one thing just to shout out, that you really started the smart battery trend.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So there was smart batteries were existing when I started in 2009, but completely under the radar. Nobody knew about them. Nobody could use them, and we built all the accessories to make them available. So that was 16 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know if without Audioroot, perhaps they would still be under the radar. It's most likely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, this guy, the BGDH Mark II is the most popular power supply
Absolutely.
we sell.
Yeah, it's the one we sell the most. Yeah, we improve it always a little bit, construction wise. Now it's really a very stable product. The Duo, we thought about calling it the BGDH Mark III, but it's too different, and this one we want to keep it. So yeah.
Well, I like that it is the same color coding as well, because it really is. It does feel like it's a combination of this and the Trio.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And these are very slick. The gold knobs.
So we have also the construction internally is quite modular. So if you have a problem with the back panel, you can replace it yourself. Front panel, you can replace it yourself. The firmware is very close from the Trio. You can update it. So yeah, we also concentrated on that a lot to have it user serviceable. Serviceable.
Serviceable.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Antoine, merci.
Thank you.
All
very
right.
much.
Great to see you. All right. We're going to truck over back with Scott. Give us a moment here. Scott's going to come flying in on the other side with his magical cape on.
Exit stage left.
Exit stage left. Enter stage right. We have Scott Boland from Reading Audio back again here at Gotham Sound's NAB 2025 coverage. We're going to cut this up into smaller videos, so I'm slating everything.
Got deja vu all over
yes,
again.
Yeah. So, Scotty, you're showing off voice tech among other things.
Yeah, I mean everybody should know of voice technologies at this point. Makers of fine Swiss-made lavalier microphones and earphones and headset microphones. We're pretty known for the VT500, of course, everybody knows that. And we've always made a miniature lavalier that looked like this, the VT403 series. I don't know where the camera is. There you go. So very, very, very small. So we've been talking about developing a microphone because that's a high SPL. So for theater, singing, waterproof, wonderful. So we've been talking about making a miniature microphone of that size, but with a nice open frequency response, high sensitivity, low noise, total professional quality, but miniature. So you can use for hiding, for, all kinds of, not only just theater, but, reality shows and on camera miking and things like that. So timing is everything, and we just missed the timing of being able to launch this officially here, but it would be sad not to mention it with you guys on this platform. So this microphone, which is a working prototype, it looks the same.
Okay. Got it. There it is.
Name to be defined in the next month or so.
The VT something or other.
It's a VT miniature microphone. Of course, it'll come with wired for LEMO and TA5 and TA4 for all the wireless. Right now I got plugged into a wonderful sound devices. And it's a wonderful professional sounding wide open microphone that I think will, compete with all of the who's who for this type of microphone.
Great.
So that's coming soon.
All right. Rock and roll. And then, all right. So we're going to say goodbye to you, and we're going to go meet Scott Boland at the Schoeps booth.
Yes, that guy.
So let us truck over, and we'll see Scott in a minute.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. I just want to read a couple of comments that I was really excited about. Is it better for us to be behind the booth or in front?
In front of it.
In front. All right, Peter, can you back up a little bit? We're going to be in front of the booth so we can, block the camera. All right, but I do want to mention as soon as the there we go. All right. Peter, am I in frame? Do you know? Great. Okay. So I just do want to give a shout out to Nick Can, who's watching from Europe, and Javier Basillo, who says, that it's amazing we're doing this live. Thank you both for watching. And anybody else who's out there, thank you for watching. Any questions, please leave them in the chat. And here with Scott Boland of Reading Audio.
First time meeting. It's
First
amazing.
time. Amazing. So Gotham Sound's coverage of NAB 2025 here with Scott from Reading, and talking about Schoeps, not Schweppes, but Schoeps.
Schoeps. Well, we don't have a first-time release microphone, but funny enough, the KMIT shotgun capsule for the Colette system is making its debut at NAB.
Oh, because
came out at IBC last year in September. So it's making its debut. We have a live demo in our sound on set section, so you can come listen to the KMIT on a CMC1U body. So you can come listen to it, come check it out. Here we have it hooked up to a CMD42 digital, which we, of course, released last year at this time. Incredible, successful product so far in the digital microphone realm. And we're showing all our typical amplifier bodies of the Colette system, all the shotguns. And the exciting thing is that we have some Schoeps magnets. So that's new.
Okay.
And,
these. So you can you can
put them on your refrigerator or whatever.
How fun!
Come like that. Yeah. So you can come by where we have those to give away, which is fun stuff. And but the serious side of things, the KMIT is a wonderful capsule. If anybody has any questions for that, you know how to ask us.
Absolutely.
And but the digital shotgun, a KMIT on a CMD42, is being used now at the highest level, and of production guys out there on film. So you'll see that happening. And it's an exciting product. It sounds great.
And one thing that not everybody knows about, and I know we talk about things every so often, but these tiny preamps, this CMC1 kV, like that can go into like a ZMT3 or a ZMT4.
Yeah, so the CMC1 comes in various versions. So the K is hardwired, the KV is hardwired. It's just the 90-degree angle, and even the 1L. So the ZMT and the sound devices A10 or A20 is that what it has phantom power, like not bias voltage, but phantom power. So we deliver these with the LEMO connector wired specifically for those, so you can go direct wireless boom on a body pack.
Yeah, it's very cool. And I should say the A20 also can do the AES on the CMD digital.
Yeah, it can do AES42 CMD, so digital boom with KMIT shotgun capsule or the 41.
And there's a gooseneck as well. So if
the gooseneck, which I don't have here, but that's the CMC1 built into a gooseneck with the LEMO. Again, you can get it wired for ZACs or for sound devices.
And one thing I just want to show, if we can scoot over here just a tiny bit, is that not everybody knows about this. We talk about it, but that you can customize your Schoeps, which I just think that's a neat thing that you can show off, that you can get your Schoeps.
Yeah, custom colors are available in this, in this paint. It's not the Nextel, but it's the paint like the CMIT, and so we do it, and it's actually. It's a little bit of a surcharge if you pick a color on the RAL chart that's never been done before. You have to pay one fee, but the surcharge to have a custom color Schoeps microphone is pretty small. So, and we're happy to do that, and it doesn't take that long. Maybe 6 weeks to 2 months sometimes, and it's quite popular. We do it all the time.
Well, and you can also get it custom engraved. So if you want your name
laser engraved with logos or text, identifying text. So. Oh, that's possible.
Yeah. A couple of questions. So one really good one and clever, but so this is from Henry Rapp. He says that Schweppes has a lemon mint soda. That's incredible. Will Schoeps be releasing a competing product? Hot take. I'm going to say that's yes. Okay. Probably not microphones and soda, but that's good.
There's ice cream too, Schweppes ice cream.
Is there?
Schoeps ice cream, yeah.
Sweet. Okay. All right. Niall asks if the LEMO could be wired for the Deity DLTX. So I believe that's the Deity transmitter that has 48-volt phantom. It's not out here in the U.S. So if it's new, it's only available internationally.
Yeah, I haven't heard about that yet. You're talking about for the CMC1
We're talking
bodies?
About the CMC1.
Yeah, I do not know.
Yeah,
that's all. But I'm sure. If they've been Schoeps has been contacted about it from them directly, they're probably looking at it.
Yeah, and if it's a phantom power on a 3-pin LEMO.
Yeah,
should be good. Stay tuned. Another question from Almanox. Hey, Almanox, how is the RF rejection on those nice looking micro lapel mics? Thinking about Bluetooth from the pocket. So I'm guessing he's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, voice technologies. They have RF filters built into them.
Okay.
So it's not an issue.
Great. Perfect. All right. Awesome. Thank you for your questions. Scott, thank you again for showing off Schoeps. I'm sure we'll see you again.
Yeah, we'll see you at the end.
Okay, perfect.
And we'll go over to Radius. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, perfect. All right. So I'm going to go over to Radius, and we'll see you in a second. All right. John, would you prefer to be in the front or the back? Yeah, for you behind. Okay, I'll be here. All right, so John, eat it like an ice cream cone, nice and close because it's loud here. There you go. All right, so welcome back to Gotham Sound's coverage of NAB 2025. I'm here with John House from Radius. How you doing?
So, thank you for coming over, Nick. We've got a few new things to show off, but I'd like to say we are now in full production of the first 3 sizes of the Mini Altos, as you can see. These are the smaller sizes, and we're about to start full production of some longer size Mini Alto to fit different mics. So if I could just show off this real quick, which will be one of the new ones. Will do.
Bring it closer. All right, you got it. Here, I'll hold the mic so you can talk.
This is the Mini Alto 115 size, and as you can see here, this is going to be the new MS version of this. So we've got a custom Y cable in there, and we'll have the production versions of our double mic clips. So this will fit the MKH 8030, 8040 combos, MKH 8030, 8050 combos, or the Schoeps MS combos. So that's going to be the new 115 coming in May, June for MS setups.
It's amazing that the you know, as soon as the Alto was released, there was a bunch of people that were, you know, interested in doing MS and, you know, various configurations that were just like, well, how do I fit all my stuff in there?
Yes, we've even had a DMS setup fit in this with custom 3D printed clips. And this was an amazing thing for us because we didn't expect this size to be able to fit that. But when the field recording feedback came in, we went all in on it and did some 3D printed clips, released those to the field recording market, and then went ahead and created a whole design around it. So great feedback from the field recording users out there.
And you have the 3D printing files available for download.
Yes, we have the 3D printed files and a similar version of this 3D printed without the adjustments on it that Roland Harris did. And his website, I believe, is called drbadphil.com. And you can download those from him as well.
Very cool. So side, I'm sorry if if I butcher your name, but says they love Radius, so that's great.
Oh, great.
And Whitney Ian says, are you still working on a quick release?
Yes, that's going to be further down the road. We've had to put that on the back burner given the other development projects. So right now, like I say, we're in full production of the smaller sizes. We're moving to full production of these longer sizes. So these will fit. This size right here is specific for the CMD 42 with the K-MIT. And then this size will be the size that will fit the MKH 416. I've actually got a CMIT 5 in there. This will fit the CS3.
Okay.
So it because it's such a small diameter, to me it actually looks longer than it is. But when you compare this next to a standard blimp, it's actually shorter than a standard blimp, just smaller in diameter. So these kits will come complete with fur covers and everything you get with any of the smaller kits, but all the way up to a CS3 size. And I believe we can even get an MKH 60 in this larger size.
What, do you mind opening that up? I'm just curious to see what the inside looks like. Ah, okay.
So,
all right, so you've got a RAD 2 mount in there then,
yep.
yeah?
So the RAD 2 mounts, we'd say, I'm sorry about that. We'd recommend all of these the mini Altos come with the RAD 2 as the standard mount. And the reason they come with the RAD 2 as the standard mount is because that brace on top prevents the side-to-side movement better than the RAD 1. And we've now developed a super soft RAD 2 suspension. So that suspension is probably going to be just as good as any of the RAD 1s you're going to get. So that'll come included all 4 types of hoops, from extra soft to the standard hoop to the extra firm. The RAD 2 will come with all of them in the Mini Alto. So you'll only need to use the RAD 2 hoops in any of the Mini Alto configurations to control the front of that mic ever moving around on you.
Cool. So Niall, and Niall, thank you for telling me how to pronounce your name, asked if there is a release date for the Alto 305. Excited about the MKH 60 version.
Yes, so we're looking at a May-June release date, so probably later May, early June. Once we get these fully ramped up in production, then they start shipping out as soon as we can get them out.
Nice.
And the last thing we have here, well, one of the last things is, you can see it on, it's the new transmitter holder. So this is a 3D printed version. We're finalizing the design on these to fit, you know, the audio devices, the WYSICOM.
Oh, so there's going to be one. This is for an A10.
Yep.
Okay.
And it just fits into the XLR holder for the regular RAD mounts.
So this part slides in. I'm going to just show it here on the close-up cam, but this part just slides in right like that. So it'll hang out there, and then you can plug your cable in.
So it'll retrofit onto that, so you can add it on, use it. And again, we'll make different sizes. We're finalizing design on that, so this is still in the testing phase of getting the fit and finish right for the different types of transmitters. Let me pass you over. That's the RAD 2 Field Edition.
Oh,
so
what is the difference here?
Mini CMIT in there, but this will be the one that comes in stereo pairs that you can use for any of the 8040s, 8020s, 8050s. It actually includes the smaller mic clips. So any of the smaller mics like LOM or Sonorous Object mics, the clippy mics. So this will be the Field Edition that you'll use when you want to do a stereo pair recording on a stereo bar, and then you use any of the slide-on foam.
Because it doesn't have the XLR holder. Is that the difference?
Correct.
I see.
It's got the little clip in there. And if you're in our closed Facebook group, you may have seen or soon to see some of the new designs for a small mount that you will also be able to attach one of the smallest size blimps to.
Ah,
So
okay.
we'll have the little field editions where if you need the full blimp protection, we'll have some of those little blimp attachments for
clip
the
it on.
field recording mics.
That's awesome. All right. John, anything else that you want to say while we're here?
The last thing that nobody knows about are these little things called mic bands. Now these are a strange, nuanced item, and I'll show you and pass you over the microphone
Sure,
again.
yeah.
So if you've got a mushroom foam, you can use it as a foam stopper. You can use it to cover up any of your switches on your mics to prevent water or any humidity, moisture getting in there, or you can use them as identifiers if you just need to know which mics, which channels are going where.
Oh, interesting.
So,
okay.
Neat
they're
little
just a
mic
little
band,
rubber
all
band?
made in the UK and latex free.
Brilliant. Okay. And are those available now?
Yes, these are available now.
And do they come in? They
They
come in,
come
how many
in
colors?
either black or the 5-pack of multicolor.
Brilliant. Okay. Fantastic. Well, John, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We
for stopping by.
appreciate it. All right, let's. We're gonna slide all the way over here now. We're trucking over. Let's see. See you later. And we are gonna find another. We're going to another country. We've been to France. We've been to the UK, and now we are going to Italy. And Daniele, Turi, hello. All right, so welcome back to Gotham Sounds Coverage 2025 NAB. Here with Turi from Viviana.
Hi guys.
All the way from Italy. So let's we'll get ourselves framed up here. And Turi, what the heck's going on? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. This year I'm very excited to introduce you this new amazing Viviana 8NP bag. It's made of high quality neoprene, and it helps to carry and protect lav mic. I decided to make this product because on set is very, very important to be organized, also in order to be quick. And this is the reason why this bag comes also with the Viviana lav mic patch, that they are velcrable. So basically, you can see already what's inside the bag. For example, if you need MK1 white, you know that it's inside this bag.
Ah, that's why the colors are there. I see.
And it comes in 2 colors, purple and green. And you can carry at least 8 lav mic. And you can, if you need, you can stick this Viviana lav mic patch even inside here. So it's great.
And so you know not only what it is, but where it goes.
Yeah,
So when people put
yeah.
it back in the right spot.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very, very important to be organized on set.
And it can be hard if you know, let's say your normal person that you work with is out, and you're working with a new person. At least they know like where things are,
Absolutely.
where they go.
Absolutely.
So it's not
This is
confusing.
a right point. Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at some of the other stuff you have here. One thing that I thought was really cool, and you can take this back.
Yes, thank you very much.
One thing that I thought was cool was that you pointed out that you know, this is the award-winning RF antenna saver.
Yeah, so this is a great product that we developed. We introduced this sort of innovation. Basically, you need that every time that the antenna of the transmitter touch the body of the actor, you will have problem on a ref signal. Instead, just using this Viviana ref saver. Can you
Yeah.
just-
Oh, yeah.
So basically, it's super soft, and you have just to insert it inside the antenna like this, and including the antenna connector, so you will have also a good sweat protection that is important. And right now, the antenna is right in the center of the RF saver, surrounded by air, and the RF signal, even if it touches the body, you won't have any more problem on it.
And it really does help. It helps extend the range quite a bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. And so, what is it? Henry Rapp said that's a nice lav mic case. Loves it.
Thank
And
you
then,
very much, Henry.
Let's see. So, Saeed, thank you again for telling me how to pronounce your name. Says that Viviana is one of his most favorite brands because you can customize the waist straps with your company name or logo. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, or I'd forgotten that.
Absolutely, yes, we can do it. And if you don't mind, I would like to also introduce and talk a little bit about the new Viviana Dots premium stickers.
Yeah.
That because I've been able to find. Do you mind?
Yeah, not at all.
Just one sec. I've been able to find the perfect balance between the tape of these stickers and the Viviana Fur for Love. So I really care to show these to the customers. So basically, it has got an hypoallergenic tape. In the center, there is 1 millimeter foam that create an extra layer between the fabric and the lav mic. So this will avoid rustling noise. But the great thing about this Viviana Dots premium sticker is that I found the perfect balance between the tape and the fur for love. So can you please, Nick, touch it? Is it sticky?
Oh, is that sticky? No, it's not at all.
No, I mean,
that is sticky.
Okay.
That is very sticky.
Can you touch it again? Is it sticky?
Yes, it's still sticky.
Can you touch it? Is it sticky?
Yes, it's still sticky.
So the great thing is that they are reusable. Of course, at the end of the day, you have to trash it, but having the possibility to use a very sticky Viviana Dot Premium, it will give you the possibility to change the position of the lav mic, being very quick on set, and this is very, very important.
Fantastic. So another comment that came in, Whitney in said that the RF savers work great, especially on people who are sweaty most of the summer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or it's a must for summer. He said it better. Thank you, Whitney.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, what else would you like to say? Because there's other stuff here that I think you really want to show us.
Yes, of course. I can show you this one. Maybe you know already.
Oh,
this
puffy,
is the Viviana ankle straps extreme puffy pouch. Basically, it features a foam inside the transmitter pouch in order to provide a better comfort for the talent. Because you know better than me, actor always complain for something. And I started making these straps because I was working with an actor that was complaining because he was feeling the transmitter on the bone of the ankle. So I developed this new Viviana ankle puffy pouch. And another great thing of these straps that are unique in the market, featuring a grip spread all over the fabric that keeps the straps always in place, completely made in Italy. We won also an award at the ABTT in London, UK, as the best straps available in the market. So it's great.
Perfect.
It's great.
A couple more comments, and really just these are praise for you. But Almanac said that they just redid their kit, and they're thinking they needed a way to organize their lapel bag. I want to know if that's available now, and yes, it is. Okay. And then Henry said it's great to have more sticker options, and the reusable will reduce the waste a ton, and that they moved to the dots last year and used them almost exclusively.
Henry, you are the best.
Thank you. That's fantastic. And I just want to point out this box because this is very different from everything else that you have.
Yes. I mean, this is the first prototype of the new Viviana Club box that we are making together with Ambient. But Yannick from Ambient is going to explain you more about this new product.
Great. One more question. Almanacs asked if we only carry green cases. We do have the purple. It should be on a drop down on the website. We carry both Viviana green and Viviana purple.
Yes, of course.
Perfect.
Green and purple color.
All right. Turi, fantastic to see you. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you.
We're going to roll over. I guess I'll take that because we're going to roll over and talk to Yannick now.
That's great.
All
Thank
right.
you very much for your time as always.
All right. We'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
All right. Here we go. So we're going this way, Pete. All right. Here you go. It's for you.
Thanks.
All right. Let's get a quick check. You like an ice cream cone?
It's
Perfect.
with Ambient.
All right, great. So back again, NAB 2025 coverage here with Yannick from Ambient.
Hi, Nick.
How are you?
I'm fine. How
Good,
are you doing?
Good. Bring that microphone a little bit closer.
Closer?
Ah,
Will
yes,
do.
there it is.
All right.
There it is. Perfect. So let's. I have this.
Yeah, let's start with
Let's
it.
talk
I
about
mean,
this.
this is obviously our most exciting project currently. We're doing together with Turi from Viviana Sound Solutions. The Viviana Cloudbox 2, a fast and easy cloud backup solution specifically designed for the pro audio. So we have a prototype here at NAB show, and you already can see it has like an SD card slot and USB-C for attaching external hard drives to ingest your media.
Oh,
this camera more?
Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. So we got the USB slot and the the card slot.
So there are the inputs. Then there is an internal SSD hard drive, swappable, so you can back up it to here. But on the same page, it uploads it to the cloud. So we have like Wi-Fi 6. You can connect to a local environment or use your smartphone as a hotspot. It has on the back also an Ethernet port. You can hardwire it and connect it. So the key we want to do is like having most of the things automated. So at the less clicks, less taps, as automated as possible. We have a physical display here. Don't know. I mean, you can navigate all the basic functions. You can do it in here. And look at all the files and do all the basic stuff here. So you don't need an app to operate it. However, there will be an app. So we redesigned it. The app will, the purpose of the app will be to set up all the automation. So we tell the box what to do, what should happen once I insert the SD card. Should the files be converted? Should there be merged to something? To which folder, to which cloud should it be uploaded? So yeah, this is going to be it.
Perfect. And one thing I noticed too, and this is just always important, but this is on now, so there's a battery in here.
Yes, there's an internal battery. Plus, as you know it from Ambient locket boxes as well, it's a rock solid build, ambient quality, so it will withstand. But yeah, there is a battery. So once you rip it off, put it somewhere, it still will continue to upload. This is very important. Absolutely.
And it's 12 volt DC powerable, and it looks like USB-C.
USB-C powered, or with the TA4 powered. So yeah.
That's great. That's some exciting stuff. Just reading through the comments. Perfect. Thank you. We got some inquiries about how we're using our chat, but we'll get to that later. Let's talk about Ambient's products as well. If we can come even further over. There we go. We're on wheels. It's.
I mean, the second big thing we are presenting here at NAB this year is an advancement of our logging feature. I mean, timecode based logging. I mean, the thing is that we want to give this to a director or a client or whoever, and they make timecode based markers. Green for good, red for a bad take, whatever. This workflow is getting adopted more and more. However, we figured out that for some use cases, our current workflow, where you have like a file locally stored here and you put it, you send this to the post-production, and then the editing tool like Premiere Pro, you merge it with the real files, that this workflow is too slow for some markets like sports or news. They have to start editing earlier, and that's why we teamed up with Frame.io, the Adobe company, to introduce real-time logging, is how we call it, because the camera-to-cloud technology from Frame.io allows some camera manufacturers to upload stuff directly from set live to the cloud, like the clips. And now our logs can do that as well. So for this setup, you would need a Locket Plus as a hub. So because this can connect to the internet. And thanks to ACN, our ambient communication network, it can collect all the logs. So if you have like multiple of the nanos on in use and different persons log different things, all the logs are collected and then sent to the cloud. And then this would look like this here in Frame.io. We can maybe have a close-up of this here.
Give us a second. We're trucking, and we're trucking, and we're in.
So you see every press of a button creates a marker. So this is a good one. And this is a bad one. So this is really nice also for social media persons and stuff like that, to have it really fast on the set. However, we figured out that I mean, people like the use case, but they want to test it before they invest in a Locket Plus and several nanos. That's why we introduced an app. Let me just show you one thing for the Frame.io, which is really cool, because Frame.io allows to customize individually per nano locket what the locks should mean. So good and bad for red and green is the preset, but for sports it's not enough. So you can also write here, the green button is like a goal for team A, or the red button is like a nice outtake for social media, whatever. So this is cool. And now what we did is we created a let's say a digital version of the Nano Locket. This is an app, and the people can use it to test the workflow of this logging. And so you can really press like green and red on this thing, and to match the smartphone with the camera, we can do a thing that is we call scan a TC. So we do that, and then I just have to scan a TC either on a monitor or on a slate or whatever. So I can do that here. Let me just do that. And then it will take over the time code. Maybe not. Let me check this. So you see, it scanned the TC, and now the smartphone is on the same page, and you can do the logging. So this is a nice little gadget to test the workflow.
But you can do the log. Is that app available for free, or is
this is available for free, and it will hit the app stores some days after NAB.
Oh,
so,
that's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
But it's just like to test the workflow. I mean, in reality, you want to go with the haptic device with the haptic buttons that you can operate from the pocket while watching the action. You don't want to look at an app.
Right.
It's really just to test the workflow.
And that it's going to automatically populate it into your metadata.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of questions. Almanacs wanted to know, how does this integrate with sound reports?
Sound reports?
Yeah, sound reports.
There's no interrelation.
There's no interrelation. No. Okay, got it. And then Chris wants to know if there's an anticipated release date for the Cloud Box.
It's coming this year.
Okay.
However, we have no specific release date, but later this year we are going to release it.
All right, fantastic. Anything else that you'd like to share with us?
I would like to show you our mounts. We came up with a lot of mounting solutions for our Locket boxes.
Sure.
For example, for the classic Locket, we have a really nice low profile way to mount this on a camera without wasting too much space. We have a Nano Locket bracket, which also can mount a Nano Locket to the camera. And we did one for the Locket Plus as well. The good thing about this is, since the Locket Plus has slot size form factor, you can also use it to mount any slot size receiver to a camera. This is, and also you see it's really like low profile, a nice way to put it here.
And did you make this model out of wood, or is it 3D printed?
Oh, 3D printed.
Okay, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And I see you've got little stickers.
Oh yeah, I mean, still the camera department hates to do Locket boxes on the camera, or so we ship like little stickers with our Nano Lockets to back the camera departments. I mean, this is the nice version actually. I mean, if they don't really come across, there's also a more German way of saying keep it on cam.
That's cute.
So, yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of new timecode cables. We don't have to go into detail there. A nice thing, Fuji, the Fuji cameras, the GFX 100 and the X series, they made it possible to ingest timecode via our USB. So a regular Amazon USB cable can work as a timecode cable there, because both our Nano and our Locket, they output MIDI timecode for DAW applications on your laptop already. And they made it to take this MIDI timecode and ingest in their cameras, which is a really nice way of doing that. So yeah, for Fuji cameras, a regular USB-C cable is now able to ingest timecode there.
That's wild.
I mean, this is a really nice thing, and maybe other camera manufacturers follow there. It's a good way to do that actually. And the cables are cheaper than
You're right,
type
yeah,
of
than the
cables.
Limo connectors for
Yeah.
sure. That's really interesting. I did not, I didn't even know that you guys outputted timecode from the USB. I
Oh
thought
yeah,
this
the
was
MIDI
just,
timecode. I mean, it's a niche thing, but if you want to do like playback stuff, if you have like a DAW on a set where you shoot a music video, and you want to have the timecode from the laptop being like pushed to all the set and all the camera, this is the way to do it. Yeah, so you plug this to a computer, to a laptop. It takes over the timecode from your DAW and broadcasts it to all the other lockets on the set. Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
nice
awesome.
thing. MIDI timecode, yeah.
MIDI timecode. Okay, perfect. So a couple more comments. Henry says, "Whoa, scanning visual timecode is wild." And then Christopher says, "What is the screw head and size? None of my U.S. jeweler screws fit the mount for the locket."
Oh well, the screws I would have to look it up, but
Okay.
it's on the website. We have the screw sizes and stuff like that on there.
All right, perfect. And Henry also says, "Maybe I've been lucky, but I've almost universally not had camera department have issues with me putting sync boxes on the camera hops and camera."
Well then, very good.
I would say, Henry, yes, you have been very lucky.
Yeah,
so that's
absolutely.
great. All right, Yannick, thank you so much. We're going to wrap things up with Reading here in a minute, but
that.
thanks for taking the time. All
Thanks,
right,
Nick.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Pleasure. All right, we've got one last stop on our magical mystery tour, and we'll see what how this is going to work. But let me get rid of this. And oh, look who it is. It's Scott.
Are we
Boland.
live?
We are live.
I feel like the ringmaster at like an
Yeah,
audio circus. He's
you
back
are.
again
He's back.
to introduce the next act of bravery.
Exactly. All right, so here again with more coverage of NAB 2025, here with Scott Boland of Reading Audio. Scott, let's wrap things up. What do you say?
Yeah, I wanted to just, if Peter can cut over to this little area we have over here. So new for this year, we have this live demo section we're calling Sound on Set. So the idea is that we have all these wonderful brands and products that all happen to work together. So now we have, you know, a Schoeps microphone, a K-Mitt or a MK41 in a rad mount by Radius, in a mini alto by Radius, on an ambient boom pole, Cable Techniques cable into a bag, powered by Audioroot. So just a way for anybody who's here at the show, come by and we can play with everything. Hear some Schoeps, play with some boom poles, check out Voice Technologies, the microphone that I showed you guys before. We have it plugged into a Sound Devices transmitter, and we have the Sound Devices recorder. So come play.
Perfect. All right. Well, yeah, anybody here in Vegas, come by, say hi to Scott and the entire team from all over the world.
The whole team.
The whole team.
Yes.
This was probably the longest live stream we've ever done.
Yeah.
At least my feet are killing me, and it's still the beginning.
Actually, do you know this guy? I found this this guy right here. You guys know him?
Oh,
here he
you
is.
found it.
I just saved your life.
You
So
did. It's true.
I thought I would
have
do
been
that.
kicked out. I
So,
appreciate it.
No problem.
So we did get one more question. Almanacs discovered that they're getting a new camera. Congratulations. The black BMD PYXIS 12K. Do we have cabling compatible with their BNC input? I assume that if it's a BNC, if it's a regular BNC, we got tons of cables for that.
Yeah,
So you can
absolutely.
connect any Nano, Limo to BNC.
Yeah, I mean,
all.
if we're talking Ambient, they make every cable with every interface for every crazy camera interface.
Anything you could want. So yeah, contact us. info@gothamsound.com for more exact questions. And Scotty, anything else you want to say?
If you're here at the show, come by, say hello to everybody, and we'd love to talk to you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you for the tour.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you all for watching and all your wonderful questions and comments. You can visit us online at gothamsound.com. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram and X and Blue Sky. I think it's called Blue Sky. And you can always email us at info@gothamsound.com. And, hey, if you're looking to buy new sound gear, buy from Gotham. Thanks.